Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me here today on this video. My name is Angela and thank you for coming and spending a little time out with me today. So guys, in this video I want to share with you the 20-80 rule, or even the 80-20 rule. So the 80-20 rule of weight loss, and this rule has really helped me on my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost about 97 pounds, and I say about because I'm going to be doing my weigh-in at the end of the month, which will be in about 7 days time, and I'm really excited to see whether I've hit my milestone of 100 pounds. So that's why I'm saying about 97. So this rule that I use has really made the difference, and I'm sharing it with you today because I'm hoping that it might help you too. But before we get into that, guys, it's snack of the day. So for my snack, I've got these. These are my cookies, and oh my days, they're all homemade. And I do have a video where I'll show you how I've made them, and I will link the video somewhere up here for you. So feel free after you've watched this video to check it out. I will also pop it in the description box below. But these are homemade, and I just want to show you guys the size of these. They're really good size of my palm, and I'm following the Weight Watchers plan. And they're only 3 points. 3 points for this cookie. Honestly, they're just so soft. Absolutely soft, really crumbly, absolutely delicious. So I love those. So feel free to check out how I've made them in that video. So I'm having that for my snack today, and also a cup of tea. And I'm having it out of my Rise and Shine mug. And I'll show you what tea I've got. And it's this tea. This is my green Rooibos peach and cherry. And I get these from Lidl. They come in these little bags like that. And you know that they're like real good quality tea bags when you've got the loose tea in this little bag. And it smells so good. You can really smell the peach in them. So that's what I'm having today for my snack, which is my cookies and also a cup of tea. Well, let's get into the video, guys, because I want to share with you my 80-20 rule that has really helped with my mindset and to help me lose 97 pounds to date. And when I started my weight loss journey, I kind of felt that I had to be perfect. I had to feel that I had to throw out everything that I was eating before, including things like cookies and treats, things like crisps and biscuits, and I love toffees and, alcohol. I thought I had to get rid of all of those in order to lose weight. And I did that right at the start of my journey, and sure enough, I lost a lot of weight. But then it was really hard to sustain. It was really difficult because I started to miss those treats. I started to miss my crisps, and I love crisps. I started to miss my biscuits and my, I love alcohol as well. I really enjoy a glass of rum and coke. That's my tipple. I really enjoy that. And I was getting really miserable, thinking that at the weekends I couldn't go out and I couldn't have a drink of rum and coke. It was heartbreaking to think that I could only have soft drinks or, tonic. And then when I was watching TV or going to the movies, I was just thinking, I just don't want to live like this. I want to be able to have popcorn. I want to be able to have some nachos or, I want to have the occasional fish and chips. I want to be able to have the bag of crisps as and when I want them. So after time, I realised that actually living really strict wasn't sustainable. I did lose weight, but after a few weeks, I couldn't sustain that. And when I did start indulging in the foods that I really enjoyed, I couldn't stop. And I didn't understand and didn't recognise my breaking point and my cut-off point, and the point where I said enough was enough. So I found it hard. So instead of eating, one cookie, I'd eat the whole packet. Instead of eating one bag of crisps, I'd eat a bag of 6. Or instead of just enjoying one rum and coke, I'd enjoy half the bottle. So I'd lost that control. And that was because I was trying to strive for perfection. And there's no such thing as perfection. So, at Weight Watchers, on the Weight Watchers plan, the mantra is it's about making progress, not perfection. So I understood after a while that I'm not going for perfection, but I still didn't understand what making that progress looked like for me, and I had to figure that out. And I was like, okay, so what does progress look like? Okay, so progress looks like seeing weight loss results on the scale, coming down a clothes size. It might be feeling fitter and stronger, but those things took time, and I'm seeing all of those things now, but I've been on my journey 4.5 years. It took time, but in that 4.5 years, I wanted to be able to make the journey really sustainable and really livable for me. So what I decided to do, and in fact it was a friend of mine who told me this, and she's not doing Weight Watchers, she's not following any weight loss plans, but this is just how she lives. This is how she lives her life. And she said to me this one day, she said, you know what, Angela, you know of the Pareto's principle? And Pareto is the one that's the 80-20 rule, is also known as the Pareto principle. She said, because let me just backtrack. Pareto said, he's credited of saying that he's an Italian guy, and he said that 80% of the wealth in Italy was owned by 20% of the people. And from that principle, it's applied to so many different things, almost everything in life. And when you look outside of Italy, you start realising that 80% of the wealth in the world is owned by 20% of people. And then you look at things in other ways, and my friend started looking at her journey like that, and she said, if 80% of the time she is, eating healthily, making good choices, then she will get results. And I looked at that and I thought, you know what, that is a really, really good way to look at my journey. So early on in my journey, I decided I'm ditching the perfection. I'm not perfect. I love food. I really, really enjoy my food. I enjoy a drink, and I'm not always the fittest, strongest person who enjoys getting out and going for walks and moving. I do now. I love being in the gym, but when I started my journey, that just wasn't me. You wouldn't get me anywhere near a gym. So, seeing that my friend was living a healthy lifestyle by following Pareto's principle, the 80-20 rule, it started to make sense to me. And I saw her build healthy habits, and she has some really, really admirable healthy habits. And you know, she would go on, she's a runner, she gets up every morning and she goes for a run. Doesn't matter what the weather is, she's getting up and running. And she'd say to me, that's who she is and that's her lifestyle. So when she goes on holiday, if she goes away for the weekend, that is exactly what she's doing, because that is who she is. It's just who she is, you know. It's a choice that she has made, and it's not something that she thinks about or not think about. It's just something that she does. And I started to look at that and think, you know what, I want to live like that. I want to have healthy choices that I don't even have to think about. It's just a healthy choice for me. So when I understood Pareto's principle, decided actually I'm going to start using this principle. I'm going to put into place the 80-20 rule. So I decided that 80% of my choices are going to be those healthy lifestyle choices, and 20% of those choices is my wiggle room. I'm going to give myself that flexibility if I want to. There's some days that I, you know, and sometimes that I don't always use it, but I allow myself that 20%. And that means that this notion of perfection goes straight out of the window. So what does that look in real life? So I strive to make 80% good choices every single day. So those good choices could be around my mindset, what I listen to, whether it be music, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a TV program or YouTube video, something like that. I make 80% a good choice. And in fact, I'd go as far as to say 100%, because I'm not listening to or watching something that I don't enjoy. So, you know, that is really paramount for me. When it comes to my food, again, I don't eat food that I don't enjoy. I won't cook food that I don't enjoy. So 80% of the time, it's really good quality and healthy foods. And occasionally, I will have something like this. And yes, it is high in fat, it is high in sugar, and it is carbs. But I do enjoy it. And I can't ever imagine my life without ever having a cookie, especially a cookie that I've baked. So this is my 20% choice. And I will have it, I will eat it, and I will thoroughly enjoy it without any guilt whatsoever. Because I know that 80% of my meals for the rest of the day are really good, healthy choices. And likewise, with my drinks, I will have, I say, you know, I don't drink a lot of alcohol now. I don't drink a lot. Even on a weekly basis, I don't drink a lot. So I'm more likely to have a tea, a herbal tea, or water with a little bit of sweetener, or squash, or fruit, or ginger, or lemon in it, something like that. But then the great thing is, on those days, and it's usually weekends, if I do want a little bit of alcohol, I'd have it, no guilt whatsoever, because I'm doing that 80-20 rule. And likewise with activity, back in the day, you wouldn't get me down a gym. There's no way that would happen. And I really struggled with walking because of my health condition. And sometimes I would try and do a workout video at home, but it wasn't something that I enjoyed, didn't really enjoy it. So it was more the other way, 20-80, doing it 20% and 80% of the time not doing it. But that was okay for where I was, because as I say, everything else was in good balance. So, you know, looking at my journey, it is finding, you know, those things that are working for me, and including sleep. 80% of the time I sleep really, really well. I have a good sleep routine. I put that in place, sleep really well. So having that 80-20 principle has really guided me to think, what are the lifestyle changes that I want to make? Because on my Weight Watchers journey, it's not a diet. I do not see it as a diet at all. It is a way that I live. It is a lifestyle choice. So, you know, I wake up in the mornings, I go to the gym. That is a lifestyle for me, and it's something that I really thoroughly enjoy. Some days all I can do is be on the treadmill because, you know, of my health condition. I'm really badly inflamed, I'm swollen, I'm in pain. So some days all I can do is a short period on the treadmill, and that's fine because that's my lifestyle of getting up early, going to the gym and doing some sort of workout. And then I come home and I have a really soothing, relaxing hot bath to loosen my joints and everything. Again, that's my lifestyle. I don't ever stop and think, oh, shall I have a bath today? No, it doesn't even come into my mind. That choice is made. It's done, it's dusted, having that bath. And then after my bath, usually I come downstairs and I make myself, again, another cup of tea. Have a cup of tea, usually herbal. I don't take milk, I don't take sugar. I don't have to think about that because it's a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle that I choose. And then, you know, I'll have my breakfast, and my breakfast is usually fruit and yogurt. Sometimes I'll have eggs or pancakes, make a protein pancake. Again, don't have to think about it. It's a choice. It's a lifestyle. And then the same with my lunch and my dinner and so forth. So 80% of the time, I'm making the best choice possible. 100% of the time, those habits are there. And thinking about that has really helped me to make this journey a lifestyle. I've changed because if you've seen any of my starter videos, and I will drop links in the comment section below, when I rejoined Weight Watchers, I decided that I'm changing not just my weight, but I'm changing my life. And that was really significant for me, to change my life. And within that, I had to change my lifestyle. And I knew that if I wanted to get results, I had to change my lifestyle. So that's what I did. I've made choices around my lifestyle, and I've put those in place, and every day I'm working at them. Every single day. I go to the supermarket and automatically I'm straight in that fruit and veg aisle, picking up my fruits and my veg, then into the meat section, usually picking up some chicken, into then the reduced section to see what reductions I can get, because I'm a bargain hunter. And then walk down the aisle, circle back around, looking for, you know, any household goods that I need, anything like that. But if I don't need any household goods, it's straight to the fruit and veg aisle, straight to the reduction counter, and straight into the protein aisle to get my chicken, and then on to getting my yogurts and cheeses. And that's a lifestyle for me. It's a lifestyle. Those are the things that I buy, straight in my basket, straight home. So yeah, that is what I do 80% of the time, and that works for me. So, you know, working on that Pareto principle has really helped me to make that mindset shift from a diet, I'm on a diet, to now thinking about the lifestyle. And as part of that lifestyle, I still will have fish and chips, still enjoy that. Definitely have my cookies, my crisps, a bit of alcohol, still have all of those treats, but without any guilt. I don't feel guilty about it. And if I go over my points, so be it. On the Weight Watchers plan, I try to stay within my daily and my weekly points. But if I go off it, that's absolutely fine, because I know that it's only temporary. It'll only be for the day or for the week, and then I'm back on track. And you know, because for me the journey isn't just for a year, it's not just for 4 years, it's not just for 5 years, it's not for 10 years, it's for life. So I decided to make those choices that's going to work for me for the rest of my life. So yeah, that principle has really helped me. And at the start of my journey, there was times that I wanted to quit. I really did. I really wanted to give up, because I just thought this isn't working for me, especially at the point where I wasn't seeing the results. And when I really look back and reflect back honestly, I know why I wasn't getting those results. I know. And it's because, one, I wasn't following the plan as it was intended. But secondly, instead of 80% good choices most of the time and 20% flexibility, if I'm honest, it was 20% not making good choices and giving myself 80% too much flexibility for all those foods that I wasn't tracking, all of those foods that, you know, I was sneaking and, you know, squirreling away, for all the activity I wasn't doing, for the water I wasn't drinking, the mindset that I wasn't paying attention to. That was 80%. So I had to really change that. And when I swapped it back and got that balance to 80% really good choices 80% of the time, and giving myself just a little bit of leeway, then I started to see some major changes happening in my life. And within the year, from August 2022 to this August, I've lost 70 pounds, almost 70 pounds. And that was about really reflecting on those choices and putting that Pareto principle in place. So when I felt that I wanted to quit, I would often think about athletes, because I love athletics and I love sportsmen and women, and I love like tennis players like Serena Williams. I love athletes and runners like Usain Bolt. And I actually saw a video on on TikTok the other day. It came up on my Instagram feed, and it said that Usain Bolt trained for 4 years. 4 years. Plus the backstory. It would have been from he was a kid, from he was in the juniors, and then training for multiple competitions. Okay, so it wasn't just 4 years, it was a whole history of years. But it said that Usain Bolt trained for 4 years just to run for 9 seconds. And that struck me. It really struck a chord with me. Because then it went on to say, Usain Bolt trained for 4 years to run 9 seconds, but yet we quit and we give up in 2 months. And, you know, that really did strike a chord with me, how easy it is to give up and to lose the consistency and to lose the discipline and to lose focus of the why. So, yeah, that just really resonated with me, that when it's a lifestyle, like my journey now is my lifestyle, there is no such thing whatsoever called giving up. Ain't happening. I might slow down, I might have different priorities to juggle. I might even have a rest, but never ever ever quitting, because this is my lifestyle. Yeah, it's kind of like saying you're gonna quit your life. You just you just can't do that. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't just quit on your life. You know, you might have a break, you might have a holiday, you might have some time off from work, but you wouldn't just quit your life. You can't do that. So yeah, you know, that has really helped me. That mindset change has really helped me. And I hope it will help you too, guys. I hope it will help you. So yeah, the Pareto principle, the 20-80 rule, 20% of my life, of my journey, of what I eat, what I think, what I do is healthy, with that little room for flexibility. So guys, I hope you found that useful. Please feel free to comment, like and share. Drop a comment in the comments box below and let me know what you thought. Guys, we are not far off 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. And when we hit the 1,000 subscribers, I've got something extremely special lined up for you. Every single one of you. So, guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that notification bell. Well, first hit that subscribe button and then the notification bell, so that way you get notified as and when I upload videos. And then also please feel free to comment, like, and also share it with your friends, your families, anybody that you know. So guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care now. Bye.